This book sets out on a new course, based on an old idea. Each person enters the world called. The idea comes from Plato, his myth of air. At the end of his most well-known work, The Republic, I can put it in a nutshell. The soul of each of us is given a unique daimon before we are born, and it has selected an image or pattern that we live on earth. This soul companion, the daimon, guides us here. In the process of arrival, however, we forget all that took place and believe we come empty unto this world. The daimon remembers what is in your image and belongs to your pattern, and therefore your daimon is the carrier of your destiny. As explained by the greatest of later Platonists, Plotinus, AD 205 to 270, we elected the body, the parents, the place, and the circumstances that suited the soul and that, as the myth says, belonged to its necessity. This suggests that the circumstances, including my body and my parents, whom I may curse, are my soul's own choice. I do not understand this because I have forgotten. So that we do not forget, Plato tells the myth, and, in that very last passage, says that by preserving the myth, we may better preserve ourselves and prosper. In other words, the myth has a redemptive psychological function, and a psychology derived from it can inspire a life founded on it. The myth leads also to practical moves. The most practical is to entertain the ideas implied by the myth in viewing your biography. Ideas of calling, of soul, of daimon, of fate, of necessity, all of which will be explored in the pages that follow in YouTube clips. Then, the myth implies we must attend very carefully to childhood, to catch early glimpses of the daimon in action, to grasp its intentions and not block its way. The rest of the practical implications swiftly unfold. A. Recognize the call as a prime fact of human existence. B. Align life with it. C. Find the common sense to realize that accidents, including the heartache and the natural shocks the flesh is heir to, belong to the pattern of the image, are necessary to it, and help fulfill it. A calling may be postponed, avoided, intermittently missed. It may also possess you completely. Whatever, eventually it will out. It makes its claim. The daimon does not go away. For centuries, we have searched for the right term for this call. The Romans named it your genus. The Greeks, your daimon, and the Christians, your guardian angel. The Romantics, by the way, Romantics, think about that. That's Rome. Interesting. The Romantics, like Keats, said the call came from the heart, and Michelangelo's intuitive eye saw an image in the heart of the person he was sculpting. The Neoplatonists referred to an original body, the okema, that carried you like a vehicle. It was your personal bearer or support. For some, it is Lady Luck or Fortuna. For others, a genie or jinn, the bad seed or evil genius. In Egypt, it might have been the Ka, or the Ba, with whom you could converse. With whom you could converse. Uh, is anyone watching this video converse with their guardian angel, Daimon, Ka, or Ba, or Jin? Please leave comments. Please. If you talk to your angel and it talks back to you, and it's given you solid evidence, like saved your life or told you where to go and you found what you needed, it gave you great advice, and you are very clear, conscious of it, or even if you're semi-conscious of it, please comment. Among the people we refer to as Eskimos and others who follow shamanistic practices, it is your spirit, your free soul, your animal soul, your breath soul. Side note, American Indians call it spirit guide. Over a century ago, the Victorian scholar of religions and cultures, E.B. Taylor, 1832-1917, reported that primitives, as non-industrial peoples were then called, conceived that which we name soul to be a thin, insubstantial human image in its nature, to a sort of vapor, film, or shadow, mostly palatable and invisible, yet also manifesting physical power. A later ethnological reporter, Ake Holtzkrantz, whose special field is the Amerindians, says that soul originates in an image and is conceived in form of an image. Plato, in his myth of air, uses similar words. Paradigma, a basic form encompassing your entire destiny. Through this accompanying image shadowing your life is the bearer of fate and fortune. It is not a moral instructor to be confused with conscience. Side note, The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success by Deepak Chopra talks about how to create a new destiny by transmuting your karma with meditation. And if we don't transmute our karma with meditation or create many blessings and good karma for others, we will live out our destiny perfectly, whatever it has in store, anything. So to create a new destiny, meditation and creating blessings for others. That's the only way to create a new destiny. The Roman genius was not a moralist. I can hear a hardcore, prove it to me kind of person out there, and I'll say it like this. Some people, they run around to fix things. I did. A lot of people do. And they find that they fix stuff, but like they quit smoking and then they gain weight kind of thing. Like they just, they're running all around. They don't get to the root of the issue. That's why creating blessings for others and transmuting karma is the piece that transmutes the inside thing. Like you can't run away from death. You have to create blessings and transmute karma. Then you can be beyond it for many years. The Roman genius was not a moralist. It knew everything about the individual's future and controlled his fate. Yet, this deity held no moral sanction over the individual. He, sick, whatever that means, was merely an agent of personal luck or fortune. One might ask without opprobrium to have evil or selfish desires fulfilled by his genius. In Rome, in West Africa, in Haiti, you could well ask your daemon, whatever it might be called, to harm enemies, spoil their luck, or aid in manipulations and seductions. This evil aspect of the daemon we also shall explore in a later chapter, the bad seed. I think we're going to be done here, aren't we? 10 more seconds. We're only on page 10. I'm going to do 3 of these a day. 3 a day.